The depiction of violent history between Islam and Buddhism is one-sided story. We have a lot of research which shows that it has not always been like that. Islam met Buddhism 1400 years ago, and it was a very peaceful meeting in Sindh, or in what is now in Pakistan. And when the Muslims met the Buddhists, they had a question. They did not know much about Buddhism, and they had a question of how to relate with these people who are from of a different religion. The person who met them was Muhammad bin Qasim. So he wrote to the religious scholars in Baghdad and in Damascus, and asking them for their opinion of how to relate with the religion called Buddhism, which is where he met the monks for the first time, and he saw the Buddhist temples. And the reply came from that part from Damascus, saying that you have to treat them as Ahl al-Kitab, which means people of the book. The Quran specifies the Christians and Jews as people of the book, means they have received revelation before. So the instructions were given to him that they should be treated same way as the Quran tells Muslims to treat Christians and Jews, that as a people of the book who have received a previous revelation before the revelation of Muhammad, or a previous prophet or a teacher before Muhammad. And there were specific instructions to them that not to attack their monks and not to destroy their temples. And this was the first meeting in Sindh in Pakistan, and later on they met also together in Afghanistan, and then Central Asia, and then Southeast Asia. So there's a long history of peaceful relations. In fact, if you look at Central Asia, the city of Bukhara, actually the word Bukhara, which is a city in Uzbekistan, actually the word comes from Vihara, and that is Bukhara. And one of the most important collector of the hadith, or the sayings of the Prophet, whom we know as Imam Bukhari, shows that he had a lineage which is probably a very Buddhist lineage, and we all know him as Imam Bukhari. So there are several examples of coexistence and living together. And also in Baghdad during the Abbasid period, the Barmak family played a very important role in the administration of the Abbasid Caliphate.